Alright, so we're heading to the DMV. Finally gonna get my learners for my motorcycle license, my Class M learners. I've been studying for it all week. Seems to be a pretty simple test. From what I understand, it's a 25-question test. You can only miss 5. It's over basic information about riding with passengers, riding at night, following closely, riding after drinking alcohol. It's all pretty simple information. But I was kind of debating on doing a video going to the DMV to do a permit test. But I figured why not? I mean, give me something to upload, which I still have other videos to upload. It's just editing. I'm off for this weekend, finally. Been working all week and all last weekend, the week before that, so I haven't had time to really do nothing. I get off work, come home, take a shower, go to bed. But I figured I'd just kind of make this little documentary of me going to take a permit test, whether I pass or fail, which I should pass. It's pretty easy. It's one of the easiest. I started studying for it Monday, and I made a 64 on the first time taking the test, the practice test, and then it was 90 and above every time after that. After like making a 90, 95 for like the next 2 or 3 tries, it was 100 after that every time. Every time I take it, it's 100. But a lot of simple, common sense questions. It's not trick questions or anything of that nature. It's all pretty common sense, like, how do you ride at night? How closely to follow? How many drinks? If you have so many drinks, how many hours does it take to take 1 or 2 drinks away from your system? It's all pretty simple information. I mean, as long as you just pay attention to what you're reading and read the questions and answer them carefully, then you'll be fine. It's all pretty simple. But I kind of want to share my experience with going to the DMV and taking the test. Which I would have taken the test earlier this week, but of course you had to make an appointment to go to the DMV now, so stupid. But it is what it is. So I got an appointment. It is now currently, no, you can't turn around. It's 10:57. My appointment's at 12, so, and you have to be there 30 minutes early. You gotta have your license and all. So I'm gonna get there a few minutes early. Thought about stopping to get something to eat, but I'm really not all that hungry. I'm not much of a breakfast eater, so we're just gonna send it, and I reckon I guess while I'm in the truck, I can talk about this too. Hats and shirts. No, not the last video I posted, but the video doing the radiator. I mentioned something at the end of the video. But thank you to the ones who watched all the way to the end, because see, you wouldn't know about it unless you watched all the way to the end of the video. But anyway, I've seen people commenting about wanting to buy them and do different styles of them. Now, this has been my plan the whole time. I just didn't want to make a website and spend the money on the hats and then spend the money on the stuff. I can do the shirts myself. I have everything to do the shirts. But like doing the hats, I have to go through somebody else. And all the logos are paid for, so they're commercially paid for. They're not copyrighted or anything of that nature. I paid for everything up front, so the hats be all legal. I can sell them on a website and distribute them and whatever, but they're just a little bit expensive to make, so the price is reasonable for buying them, of course. And the different styles that people were mentioning, that's correct. I want to do a hat for every style of popular Honda that there is. Now, I'm going to say this, and then somebody's going to watch this, and they're going to take it and do it on their own, but, it is what it is. I'll still sell them. It's whatever. I can't, what's the word for it? I can't put a claim on them, My mind went blank. I can't think of the word. But anyway, I want to do the Honda symbol. I want to do different colors, like for your Rubicons, say. I want to do a red one, of course. I'm probably not gonna do one on my four-wheel, like the color of my four-wheel. I just don't think it'd look good on a hat. But like the yellow Rubicons, red Rubicons. I might do a green. I don't think I'll do a green though. Yellow and red will look the best on a hat. Which if I did a different color hat, not gray, I can probably pull the green off, so we'll see with that. I'm gonna play with it. Some of them are gonna say Rubicon, some of them are gonna say Foreman, or some of them are gonna say Rancher. You know, all the popular like Talon, Rancher, Foreman, Rubicon. I want to do some Grom ones now that I'm riding Groms. Then this video is going up to take my permit test, so for my motorcycle license, and we'll get to kind of the reason why here in just a second. But that's kind of the plan. Those shirts go the same way. I'm gonna do the shirts the same ordeal. They're gonna be Rancher, Foreman, all that good stuff, Talon or whatever. But I may do options like without, like how mine has. It has Honda Bros on it, YouTube. I may do options where it doesn't have that. It just has the front symbol, and I can actually make the hats a little bit cheaper that way too, because each emblem printed on the hat costs. Of course, you can't do one emblem for pay for one emblem and then do the other two for free and not cost. So it's all in money, and I would love to do the hats myself, but the machine buying, the embroidery machine that you buy to do the hats is a little bit pricey. So maybe in the future I can afford to get one, and if everything goes well with the website that I'm trying to create right now, if everything goes well with that, then maybe in the future I can buy one. But as of right now, I'm just going to be going through somebody else to get the hats done. And what else was I going to say? I'll get a little fresh root beer. But for right now, and on the website also, I'm gonna have like stickers and stuff, because I have the machine. If I can make the shirts, I can make stickers, of course. So I'm gonna have the Honda Bros stickers. I'm probably gonna price them. And I can kind of go ahead and give you prices on this stuff. The stickers, like the basic Honda Bros, like the one that's on the back window, nowhere near as big. It'll be like a 1 by 12, I guess, or an 1.5 by 12, 1.5 tall by 12 inches long. Those will be about $5. And then I'll probably have just other Honda stickers, like pontoons or submarines or something. I don't know. I've been coming up with some ideas and trying to work them out. It's costing me money to come up with these ideas, because it's coming out of my pocket to make these stickers. Nobody's gonna freaking, all these stickers I'm making, trying to do ideas and see how they look and how cool they seem. Is all coming out of my pocket of using vinyl that I have to buy, and then technically I really can't do anything with it, because nobody's gonna really buy it. It's a test trial. You want to actually print it out instead of just looking at it on the computer. It looks better on stickers than it does on the computer, so why not print it out? I'll just use it for my own personal wants. But I will have stickers, and the stickers being ranged from $5 to $20, depending on size, colors. Because when you buy vinyl, sizes, of course, always matter, but colors, the price varies on colors. So depending on the color, depends on the price, size, of course. And then the hats are going to be $30, just because I'm not making them, and two, they actually do cost a little bit of money to make, and they are all, I don't know if you can tell, I'm trying to do this without rearing somebody. They're all Richardson's hats, so they're good quality hats, of course. And then the shirts, they're all going to be Gildan shirts, but they're the high quality editions. They're not like the basic Gildan shirts that are like 50 cents a piece. They're actually the nice edition, like the fully cotton. I don't know exactly the kind, or what all's in them, but I do know what they're high quality. It's the one I have on, and it's very comfortable. I love this shirt. But we'll be doing the shirts in different colors, and they'll be about $20 a piece, give or take, just depending. But for now, because I honestly don't know how much the shirts cost just yet, but depending on how much I can get for the shirts, they're going to be anywhere from $15 to $20. That's kind of what to be expected on that. And stickers, shirts, and hats is about all I'm going to sell right this second, until I can find something else that would be interesting and worth putting the money into selling. So we'll see how that goes, but that's how the site will start out. And if any, please just comment if you have ideas, or you say, hey, we want to see this. Comment, watch the whole video. That way you can see what I'm talking about, and comment what you'd like to see. I'm still trying to work on the website. It's been kind of hard doing it at night after work, so I've started it, just got to finish it. And then after I finish it, then I got to get the emblem sent to the hat company, and then get them to make the hats. That's a pretty big, it's a pretty big chunk of money to fork out ahead of time. So it's gonna cost me about $500 just to get some hats. The first run of hats is just gonna be strictly Rubicon. They're gonna be this exact same hat. So the first run of hats, that's what that's gonna be. The shirts, I can kind of make them as needed. I can make them to order almost. So we'll see how that goes. But we are, I don't know, we're probably about 10 minutes from the DMV. So I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of click back. Well, not click back, but I'll just come back to you when we get to the DMV, because I'm about to get on the interstate for a second. So I'll see y'all. Well, leaving the DMV now. Just got back in the truck, just pulling out the parking lot. I passed. I passed with 100, but I passed with 85. I missed 3 questions. It was a 20 question test, actually, not a 25. The app that I used was pretty good. I mean, I seen most of the questions that were on there on the app. I seen on the test, but there was those 3 questions. One of them was a trick question. A lot of them that you see on the app weren't trick questions. They're pretty straightforward, common sense questions, and so was the ones on the real test. But those, for the most part, they were all, like I said, straightforward, common sense questions. And they had those 3 questions, and I can't remember exactly how they were worded, but one of them was about a triple something, and I got it wrong. I had put a trike or a 3-wheeled vehicle or whatever, but it ended up being wrong, so it is what it is. But I passed, that's what matters, so now I can ride my motorcycle legally. Oh, and I guess we can get into the reason kind of why I was coming to get my motorcycle license. The last night that I actually went out on a ride, which was the night that I got my exhaust put on, or no, it was the fender delete and the mirrors that I got put on, and I had rode that night, and we were coming back from downtown. Well, I was. Jacob, he went a separate way to me, and I was coming back home from downtown, and I'd come up this old back road that I used to take in the truck all the time, coming home from the gym and all, and I come up the hill and I seen blue lights. I was like, alright, it's no big deal, you know, I just go around them and keep going home. And it was dark. It done went, the sun went down and everything. We went to a truck meet downtown, and I was coming home, and come to find out it was a GSP roadblock checking for drunks. Which luckily I lucked out. You know, they don't really say too much to folks that don't have a license, of course, so that's why a lot of people don't ride with license. But I come up there, pulled up, there was a car in front of me. He was kind of checking me out and looking at me. Of course, I have an exhaust and everything, so it was loud, so it wasn't like I could turn around and go the other way without being caught. But I just went on up there. There was a car in front of me. Hard left. I pulled up, and he said, "You got your license?" I told him, "Yes, sir." And I handed him my license. He said, "I hope you got your permit." And I was like, "No, that I don't." And he's like, "Well, I suggest you turn around and go on home." It's a good thing that's already where I'm headed. And he handed my license back. I told him, "Thanks, sir, and have a good day." And he didn't ever say nothing back to me. So I figured I took that as my one warning, getting a ticket. And so I rode the motorcycle one night, which was last night? I guess it was last night. And that was just a ride with Jacob to go get some to eat. And I got this morning to come and got my permit. So now, pretty much nobody's gonna mess with me. Even if I'm riding at night and I get pulled over, they're really not gonna say much to me. But I do have plans to go back and get my actual license. But I don't really care to go to the DMV that often, and I still gotta go back and get my CDLs permit too. So I'll definitely be making another video of going back to the DMV to take my actual license, and that one will be on camera because I have the camera set up on my helmet now and everything. So I will be doing that one on camera, and I will record the actual course that's here in Georgia to let y'all see what it looks like. And when I'm gonna do that, I don't know. Maybe in the next couple weeks, 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. Next month, I don't know. Could be at the end of the year. But for right now, I'm just gonna keep my permit. And now I'm legal, so it is what it is. And I think I'm gonna end this video here. Just a simple little vlog, just something to post, and to help everybody else have information on knowing what to expect, when to go to take your DMV license, or your motorcycle license, not DMV, but your motorcycle license. And I'll post a link to the app that I use that helped me pretty well. And heck, it only took me 2 days to study to prepare for the test. 20-question test, you can miss 5 questions, so pretty simple. But I'll put the link to the app in the description of the video, and maybe it'll help y'all, maybe not, I don't know. Alright, y'all, make sure to like, subscribe, comment about the shirts and hats. Let me know, give me some ideas on other things, let me know. Feedback always helps. But yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, and I thank y'all for everything. And the people that actually watch my videos that subscribe, thank you. And I know about 80% of my viewers aren't subscribers. Subscribe. Come on now. Quit playing games. Alright, y'all. See y'all.